Well, hello, all our friends out there in YouTube land, listening to the Beth and Lee McCain radio show right here on YouTube. We do this every week. It's about the law of attraction. My name is Lee McCain, and I'm here with my lovely wife and partner, Beth McCain.
Hello.
And together, what we do every week on our little radio show here is we answer the questions that you send in via email to us. And you are the ones who make this show, wouldn't you say?
It's true.
And we just love it. We love getting your emails. We love answering them because we are very excited about the law of attraction and all that it brings to us in our lives and all that we know it will bring to your lives as well. So anything we can do to help you along to that end is what we do here. And so thanks for tuning in. And this is show number 10.
It sure is.
Now, Beth, last week we kind of teased this show a little bit.
We sure did.
This has really turned into a special show, hasn't it?
It has, actually, because we actually had number 10 already done.
Yeah.
And then this question or questions came in from one particular individual. And we just decided that, you know what, this one has to be done now.
Yes.
So
couldn't
anyway,
wait. We couldn't wait. So those of you who've already sent in emails, you should have to wait a couple more weeks because
That's right.
Our friend James in Hawaii has jumped the queue.
Yeah.
And he sent in a wonderful question. I cannot think of a better crafted question for the law of attraction, especially someone new to the law of attraction. We have gotten various versions of this question time and time again. So
But this was put really well.
Yeah.
And so many questions within one paragraph that it just seemed like something we should
Absolutely.
talk about. But maybe you should tell them about the good news.
Yeah. So like last week we had said, make sure you tune in because we have a big announcement here in the world of Beth and Lee, and that is we have a website.
Yeah.
It has been officially launched. It is there waiting for you to go and visit it at www.bethandleemccain.com. And we're very proud of it, and we thank our friends Karen and Davey who put the site up for us and who maintain the site. They are also our exclusive agents on eBay for the study materials that we sell on eBay.
So over the next few months, you will see it grow.
Yes,
we're putting up pictures.
It will be constantly changing, and
of the lectures, of all the different products that we have on hand, anything that we can do to help you. And so just keep checking back to it.
Absolutely, and there are email links. You don't even have to remember the email anymore. Just go to the website and click on an email link because they're all over the place.
We're very excited
And the other thing, too, by the way, before we get started here with James's question, we are announcing our tour dates for the end of 2007 and into 2008. Those are on the website as well. Many of you have inquired about booking us to appear in your own town. So the best thing is go to the website, check it out, and if we're in your area, and we'll be in your area about the time you'd like us to perhaps do an appearance, maybe we can make that work. So check it out, check out the website, enjoy it. And now, Beth, would you be so kind as to read James's wonderful questions, and let's tackle this, because this is a good one. And by the way, James, thank you, and we hope you fared well in the hurricane there in Hawaii this week. So here we go. With James's question from Hawaii. Go for it, Beth.
Okay. Dear Beth and Lee, lately I've been practicing the law of attraction with a few successes. I am truly grateful for the blessings I've been given, but why is it that there's a bunch of us thinking positive and being grateful, and there are people who aren't aware of the law of attraction and have a blessed life with money, love, and health? I'm constantly aware of my thoughts now, from waking up, sitting on the toilet, watching TV, etc., then going to sleep. It just feels like my life was a little more free when I was not aware of my thoughts. My thoughts feel good. Things are manifesting, but I feel like my brain is processing too much or something. Am I supposed to be thinking so much? Maybe I have to meditate. See? And my question goes back to people who don't think about this stuff and have an awesome life. I guess I'm grateful for those people who don't have to use the law of attraction. They are naturally blessed. Thank you for your show. Thank you for your time. Sincerely, James.
James, thank you for that.
Sure.
Thank you for that.
Definitely.
So let's tackle it, Beth.
All right. Well, where do we want to start? I think that I'm going to start with, they may be naturally blessed, but James, you're naturally blessed as well. All that thinking is something that happens to a lot of people that start the law of attraction. And it also doesn't happen to a lot of people. But I'm going to let you know, when I first started working with the law of attraction, I know exactly what you are talking about right now. that is exactly where I was.
And I witnessed it.
I mean, all the time. And there was times he looked at me like he thought I was a crazy woman, because every thought led to something else. And then I would go, oh my gosh, okay, now is that happening now? Is the universe going to start working on that one? And yada, yada.
Is that a sign? Is that a sign?
Yeah.
Is that a sign? Did I think about that wrong? Am I feeling right about this? Am I feeling wrong about this?
And
oh,
then when
maybe I'll change this. So let me shift this gear.
And then you get into meditation, and then there they go again, bzz, 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 over and over again.
And then interruptions happen. Then life happens.
Yeah.
Then,
so just to let you know, I do understand. And so does Lee. Let me tell you something. With the law of attraction, thinking has a lot to do with it. But obviously, or maybe not so obviously, feeling is much more important. You want to concentrate and focus on what it is you really want, but get into that feeling. And I can tell by your email here that you are definitely in the grateful space, which is wonderful. It's wonderful that you're catching that every time you think of something, then you go, but you know what, I'm grateful for that. That's a good place to start.
Yeah, because the emotion is the spark on the spark plug with the universe. Your engine's cranking over right now, and you know when you turn an engine on, a million things happen. All these machine parts start working. All these different reactions happen. That's exactly what's happening with you, James. You are actually in an excellent space, and boy, you've described it so well and so eloquently.
Oh, when I read it, I couldn't believe it because I was like,
oh, it was exciting.
I remember that. I remember that time period. And it's exciting because it's exciting to hear that, but my gosh, he's in this great space.
At the same time, I totally understand how he's wearing himself out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I totally remember that space.
So James, our advice to you would be, you can be selective. You know, one of the things that you can call on the universe for is, tell me what I want and help me be selective. You don't have to be firing on all these cylinders at once. You just don't have to do it.
Every thought doesn't make a difference unless you have emotion behind it, if you've got some feeling behind it. So,
and you know the difference.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We don't have to tell you or handhold you and tell you and point out exactly what this is and what that is. You already know the difference.
And as you become more frustrated with those thoughts coming over and over and over again, then that frustration comes over and over again, and you get more thoughts because the universe thinks that it's supposed to be sending that back to you.
And then what happens is those thoughts start turning into feelings, and the feelings really are the juice.
Exactly.
That's what then starts triggering events to happen. So just, kind of keg your feelings a little bit. Man, you live in Hawaii. There's a lot of cool places to go and chill out,
Beautiful place.
And just and understand, your days aren't numbered. I mean, you've got your whole life. You're going to ebb and flow. That's definitely part of the law of attraction. That's definitely what the universe will allow to happen, and you'll see that. And my goodness, just
I'm just excited for him. I really am.
I really am. I mean, boy, this is
So you are naturally blessed.
Yes, you are, and he even says that in his email.
I know.
He recognizes that. So.
And the other thing we want to address, of course, is this other question about why there are people out there that are naturally blessed, as you put it, and life just seems to be charmed for them.
Well, you know what we're going to do? Again, this is part of the whole special nature of this program. We're going to wind this segment up right now for time, and we are going to immediately come back, look on your YouTube search for part 2 of this special episode of the Beth and Lee McCain show.
So there's 2 number 10s, part 1 and part 2, and click on to part 2.
Absolutely, and we will pick up with the rest of James' questions. Now, before we sign off here, let's remind everybody once again, www.bethandleemccain.com. So the fact that we have this great team that's supporting us as well on these internet issues, it's just wonderful. So we thank everybody for that. And we'll be back in just a few moments. Again, click on to part 2, and we'll be right back.
Okay.